Jake Paul doing this like gold chain around, or a silver chain around his neck though? Right, man coming out here like Flavor something. I will say this though, like Jake Paul looks like a boxer. He looks. I mean, I know he's boxed before, so technically he is a boxer. But I mean, he actually right now looks like a boxer. So that's something. Yeah. So you got this guy going from basketball to boxing. I hope they trained you well. That's what I can say. I hope they trained you well, Nate. Because say what you like about Jake Paul, he's had one fight before, or maybe two fights, or I think it's one professional fight, but two fights in total. So he's more experienced. I hear nothing but bad things about this guy in the news. Every time I hear his name in the news, it's something bad. So maybe he's not a nice guy, maybe he is. Maybe it's all for show. I don't know. All I know is we're about to find out. You know what? I feel like Paul has the edge on this one. Paul definitely has advantage in this one, just from the experience. I don't know much about Nate I don't follow basketball, so I don't know much about Nate from any sports, but for all I know, he could be... Ooh, he's coming out strong though, still. Okay. Nah. This ain't no street fight, dude. Yeah. Nate came out real strong, full fast, real strong, but... Ooh. Locked up, alright. Looks like Paul's trying to, go low. Looks like Nate's trying to go high. But they're just going in fast, and then they're just locking up. Okay, a couple of hits from Paul. So I know they're going to do this, like, I guess it's part of the rules now, but does the referee really need to be wearing a face mask? I mean, surely the referee's going to be tested for coronavirus, right? So what is the point? I mean, everybody in the arena should be tested, right? So, assuming they're all negative tests, why? I don't know. It's just some of these rules just don't make no sense. But anyway, it's not what we're here for. Ooh, Nate's down. I don't think it was a knockdown, but it looks like he slipped. To be honest, he came in real fast, and it looked like he just slipped. I mean, he got hit, but I don't think it was like a knockdown in a sense. Like it wasn't like Paul punched him and he fell. It looked like he slipped, and then he was just being hit along the way down. So, but either way, it's not good. But he's down again. Nah, you keep falling down, and you're gonna lose some points, dude. He's coming in too fast. That's the thing. He's coming in way too fast. Like it looks like he's trying to go for like a quick knockout, and it's like, look, you slow it down. Slow it down. You know, slow it down. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. That's a quote from a movie that I haven't seen. You know what? Nate Robinson's cut man, or whatever he's called, a guy with a water bottle, has got a shirt, and on the back of his shirt it says Nate Robinson, and there's a picture of a guy lying down. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You might want to swatch that picture around. Yeah, I think Nate's just coming in too fast. He's coming in too fast. Looks like he's trying to go for a quick knockout. You need to take your time, pick him apart, wear him out, then go for the knockdown. Yeah, if he carries like this, he's gonna wear himself out. If he carries like this, he's just gonna make it easier for Paul. By the way, so we've got Jake Paul and Nate Robinson, and because they put the surnames, it says Paul Robinson, right now, Paul Robinson. For those who know. If you know about Paul Robinson, you know about Paul Robinson. I'm pretty sure that means you're either British or Australian if you know who Paul Robinson is. Either way, you're old. Robinson's down again. Oh my days. Oh, he just beat the count. This could be over real quick. Dude, you need to slow it down. Calm yourself, man. Slow and steady. If he gets knocked down again, they might have to just end it out of pity. Yeah. Call it. Call it. Call it. That's the fourth time he's been knocked down. You gotta call it. Call it. He's been knocked down 4 times in 2 rounds. He's not a professional. If he was a professional, you might be like, maybe let him continue. But right now, look, you got to call it. You know what? This guy hasn't moved. He has not moved. He's breathing, but he has not moved. Call it, man. Dude, he is not in. Call it. They need to call it. Call it. Oh my days, man. They're not going to let him continue. They can't let him continue. You need to call. You're not going to let him continue. Come on, man. Don't let pride rob you of tomorrow. What are they saying? Oh, they're taking his gloves off. They might have called it. Maybe I didn't realize they were. Yeah, they've called it. That's a bell. They've called it. They've called it. They had to call it. Yo. Oh, man. They had to, man. They had to. It would have been cruel to let him continue. Why did they even let him fight professionally anyway, though? I mean, my understanding that was Nate Paul's first boxing match ever, and it was a professional fight. That was just not a good idea. Why would you even agree to that, though? Like, oh, man. You know what? Credit to Jake Paul, because it looks like he's just walked away. He's won the match. That's officially won the match, but he's just walked away. Instead of like jumping around celebrating in the ring, I think he's kind of recognizing that now's not the time for that. You know what I mean? Now's not the time for that. Now's the time to, all right, cool, I've won, but yeah, maybe don't throw it in his face. It's not the time for that. So maybe maybe this Paul guy's got some manners after all. I always hear bad things about him in anytime his name comes up in the news, but maybe he's got just a little bit of manners. Maybe he's not as bad. Well, I don't know. Maybe he's grown. Let me put it that way. Maybe he's grown. I've heard some bad stuff about him. Maybe he's grown since then. But yeah, big up to Jake Paul. It was just he had the advantage from the beginning. Nate came out too fast. He's going for a quick knockout, and thing is, a lot of it was Nate just wearing himself out. And not to take away from Jake Paul, but just the fact that Nate was coming in too fast, going for a quick knockout, and leaving himself open. Literally running into punches. Like the last one, he just ran into it. It's like, look, probably should have ended it earlier, to be honest, but it would have been cruel. It would have been really cruel to let him continue after that fourth one. To be honest, after that third one, they probably should have ended it then. Especially when he just got to only just got to the 9 count. It was like, you know what? Anyway.